Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very exciting collab with my friend here on YouTube, Katie Marie. Katie is a mom of 3 and she is probably one of the most hardworking YouTubers I know because I believe she's a full-time mommy, and still her upload schedule, she has new videos all of the time, which I love so much because you guys know I love watching YouTube. So I would highly recommend her. She is a color queen. She loves indie products and she is always testing new eyeshadow palettes, which you guys know I love, love, love. So if you would like to check out Katie, I'm going to link her channel as well as her video and her Instagram down in my description box. Go show her some love. Tell her Karen Harris and the Makeup Savage fam say hi. I'm so excited for this video, you guys, because Katie loves green eyeshadow. I love green eyeshadow. So we decided we had to do a collab and tell you guys our top 5 favorite grungy green eyeshadow palettes. I may have sneaked in a few extra palettes and these might not all be super duper grungy, but I'm still very excited to share with you guys what I have picked out. If you guys are coming from Katie's channel, hi, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I upload every other day, so you do get quite a bit of content from me. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel because here we love eyeshadow palettes and I love letting you guys know if eyeshadow palettes work on my tan skin. When I started YouTube, I couldn't find a lot of content from people that look like me, which totally motivated me to get my channel started. So without further blabbering, let's get into my favorite green eyeshadow palettes of the moment. Okay guys, this was difficult. Let me tell you, I have lots of palettes in my collection, lots of green palettes. I still have a ton of palettes I still need to test out. For example, I have the Midas Cosmetics High Times palette, the Cosette green eyeshadow palette that I have that I still haven't tested out. So I'm definitely behind on all of the green eyeshadow palettes out there. But these ones are tried and true. They are well loved in my collection. So let's see here. Let's start off with the first palette. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised, and I'm definitely not going to be surprised if me and Katie have very similar picks in our videos, to be very honest with you guys. So this is the Juvia's Place Tribe palette. This is my favorite Juvia's Place palette. At first, before this one came out, I used to love the Douce palette that they had with the pinks and the mints. It was a beautiful palette. It is a beautiful palette. I still own it. But when this one came out, it was kind of a pioneer because I love the Juvia's Place formula. And then they launched a green palette and my heart just shot up out of my head into the sky, into the heavens, because I was so excited about this guy. So I really love this palette. This row, solid green shimmer and 2 mattes right there. This shade Coral is the most beautiful duochrome golden green shimmer shade that you have ever seen. I'm going to insert swatches of the palette so you guys are going to know what I'm talking about, but I just love this palette so much, and it is so affordable, which is so awesome, which is why it is included in this video, because it's an amazing green palette and it's not gonna break the bank, which is 2 thumbs up for me. Okay, so this video has 2 Melt palettes, so let me sneak in one of them so you guys aren't like, okay, is Melt the only person that makes green eyeshadows? For a while it did feel like it, but this video would not be a green eyeshadow palette video if I did not mention my Melt Smoke Sessions palette. Oh my goodness, this palette is stunning, and I just replaced mine because I bought it when it originally launched and my other one is a mess. The shadows are puffing out of the pans, and honestly, I would be terrified if I dropped that thing because it's one gust of wind away from falling apart. So when they did the launch of the 420 palette, this palette was on sale for $30 and I snapped it up because I just love these shadows so much. So this is a gorgeous palette. I really don't even know what to say except I love Melt Shimmer formula. When they nail it, they nail it. There's only 2 mattes in this palette, but I feel like they included good enough mattes where you can just throw a matte in the crease and then use any of the beautiful shimmer shades as a lid shade and you are good to go. I really love this palette, and I don't know what else to say. I would highly recommend it. The formula is very soft, it's easy to blend, and yeah, it just works like a dream, to be very honest with you guys. So that's that. The next palette I want to talk about is, I don't know, I think this counts as a green palette. You guys will have to tell me. I love this grungy palette so much. I know Katie recently did a video with the color Rain palette as well. I did one too because this puppy is coming back. It restocked. If they stuck to their restock date, it should have already restocked on June 19th. You guys should be seeing this video on like June 20th or 21st. I know me and Katie agreed to post this on a Saturday, so I'm assuming the Melt palette restock happened on Friday. So if it's still in stock, honestly guys, grab it. You won't regret it. I'm gonna insert again swatches of this palette and you guys are gonna die because the Colored Rain shimmer formula is out of this world. It's so easy to work with, and they have a new palette coming out. I'm so excited. It's called like Juicy Burst or Juicy Fruit or something, and I'm so excited to see what the inside of that palette looks like. Also, this palette has a gorgeous packaging and is just such a treasured palette in my collection, and I can't believe it's limited edition, but it is coming back, so take advantage of the chance to pick it up while it is back in stock. Okay, the next palette again is a one from Melt. Of course, I had to pick the Gemini palette from Melt. This one is actually newer to my collection. A very sweet subscriber sent this to me, and if you guys are familiar with Katie's channel, she actually has a bookshelf, like a little shelf behind her, and the Gemini palette always sits on there. The Tribe one does too. Actually, most of the palettes I'm mentioning sit on her shelf, so that's why I keep thinking we're going to talk about the exact same palettes. I have a sneaky feeling you guys are going to see duplicate palettes in our videos, but this guy is mostly neutrals and 4 green shades, but they're so good. This is another knockout palette from Melt. I feel like the shades blend really well. The shimmers are beautiful. I have an eye look that I'm going to be posting with this palette on my channel soon, so definitely subscribe if you're interested in seeing that. But I really love this palette. It's definitely highly recommended in my Melt collection. I have most of their palettes, so if you're thinking about which one to get, either the Melt palette or the Smoke Sessions palette are very high up on my list of amazing palettes from Melt. So the next palette, again, this one sits on Katie's shelf as well. This is the Juicy Olive palette by Give Me Glow. I haven't used this in a while, but oh man, am I so happy I have this. This is like every shade of grungy green that you will ever need in your whole existence. So I'm so happy I have this. It doesn't get enough love from me, but the thing with Give Me Glow is their palettes are so amazing. They're such a good value for money because you get these huge pans and the quality is great. So if you are in the market for an all olive green palette, this is gonna be your guy. Check it out and see. I love it so much. I have 0 problems with it, so I had to include it in this video. So I'm gonna add 2 bonuses really quick. This one I'm adding because I've only tried it once, so I don't feel comfortable saying like you guys need it, but it is a palette I have on my eyes today. I filmed this eyeshadow look for a first impression, so that'll be coming up soon on my channel, but I have seen quite a few people raving about this palette, and I had actually bought it a long time ago, and of course, because I buy slightly too much makeup, it sat on my bookshelf in purgatory, and I finally whipped it out to try out for this video, and this is the Profusion Emeralds palette. This is freaking gorgeous. I can't even explain to you what a great value this is, and it's $5 at Walmart. Like, I've seen this at my Walmart store. I ordered it on their website, but it's easy to access. The mattes blend amazingly. The shimmers are pigmented. Such a good green palette. I would recommend if you guys don't wear a lot of green or you're scared of color or you want to try green eyeshadow for the first time, this is going to be a hit for you, I'm telling you. And you can get one for yourself, get one for a friend, or if you have a daughter that wants to try some colorful eyeshadows, don't sleep on this palette. Okay, and then the last bonus palette that I stuck in here, or wanted to sneak in here, is the ABH Subculture palette. This is such a fun, grungy palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that Lacey from Spooky Lips and Fat Hips went out and bought this at TJ Maxx, because I had seen this at my local TJ Maxx and Home Goods and Marshalls, and I was like, you know what? That palette sucked. I can see why it's on sale. But apparently somewhere down the line, ABH did go ahead and change the formula and decided not to tell anyone, which I think is such a tragedy for the world, because it's such a good palette and people aren't going to buy it because everyone's talking about how shitty Subculture was. Well, no, it's not. They reformulated it from what we can tell, because Lacey did compare the back of the original Subculture with the one she picked up from Home Goods, and it seems like it's different, and I personally feel like it's very different. Feels like the ABH formula I know and love, so I'm so glad that I picked this up. And if you guys see it in store, definitely consider grabbing it if it's on sale, or even if it's still available, because I had heard that these are now not as easy to find at Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx. So if you are able to get your hands on it, think of me, remember this video, and pick it up and let me know what your thoughts are on it. That is it, guys. Those are my 5 favorite grungy green eyeshadow palettes. Like I had mentioned at the start of this video, this is a collaboration with Katie Marie, so go ahead and check her out. Like I said, she is one of the hardest working moms here on YouTube, and you guys will love her. If you love my content, I know you guys will love her content. Lots of color, lots of thorough testing out, lots of multiple looks with the same palette. She is very good. So I have to give her many shout outs, because I know you guys would be missing out if you don't check her out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next one soon. I'm gonna go ahead and link my eyeshadow palette playlist for your viewing pleasure, so you can watch more videos from me, and I will see you soon. Bye guys!